Bellway Homes invited Bill Riley from 2G Environmental to trial the innovative Green Grinder mobile recycling unit on its Millbank development in Greenfield near Oldham. The Green Grinder provides an outsourced on-site recycling program that can reuse up to 95% of site waste within the site itself.
The Green Grinder basically is a mobile unit which comes onto building sites, mainly new build residential, in which we can grind up multiple materials. For example, we can do block, brick, gypsum, engineered wood, chipboard, pallets. We also have technology that removes all the nails. So in essence, the Green Grinder allows the builder to put 95% of what he uses on site back into the site.
On a new development at Greenfield near Oldham, there was a requirement for 10% renewable energy on the development. So we decided to introduce the Green Grinder technology to enhance those processes.
To implement the Green Grinder system on site at first was scary, unknown, but then to obviously put it on site and develop it, we found teething problems at first, but from there we monitored daily, having the right staff on site who's prepared to take the interest and take it on board.
I was told about the Green Grinder on the position of coming to this site, and between Steve and Lincoln, they told me I had to drive it forward and make sure it would work. We did spend a couple of hours to position it right, turning it round, so the materials could be put straight in the machine and it weren't being double handled.
As we supply the builder at no additional charge 20 recycling bags and 20 non-recycling builder bags. Basically, these bags are located around the site in which the sub-trades can put the off-cut waste, say plasterboard or the plastic wrappings, and then bring them over to the processing area. And again, we also supply site signs for all the pens at no additional charge, so it makes it real easy for them to set up and be in motion immediately. The difference between the Green Grinder versus other processing machinery is the fact that a wood chipper, for example, that chips up wood and trees, cannot chip pallets with nails in it. A gypsum pulverizer or chipper cannot do wood. A hardcore crusher cannot do pallets or wood with nails in it. The Green Grinder's ability to do a variety of materials segregates us or separates us from all other of our competitors.
Before, like I said, we had about 4 or 5 different skips, putting the blocks in, putting the timber in. I think with this now, we've just got bays, we tip it into the bays, and then once a week, the lads come and put it through the Green Grinder.
We manually break up the pallets with a sledgehammer. We throw them into the actual chamber in which we grind up, and it's usually takes approximately 15 seconds intervals to process either wood, hardcore, or gypsum. The beauty of the Green Grinder is that we have a screen technology that rounds the gypsum, separates a lot of the paper from the actual product, and we're currently shipping it off-site to animal farms for bedding. Part of the biggest contamination of skips is paint cans which run or spilled or collapse within the skip, and thus the contents go all over the materials, making that skip virtually non-recyclable. What we have done at 2G, we educate the sub-trade painters to, after they've finished a paint can, to pour it into the next can, bring it over to our baler machine, in which we have a paint can washer. We wash the can automatically, and then we put it into a crusher, and it goes as lightweight steel to a steel recycler. Also, we have on the baler unit is an aerosol can degasser, for a better description. We put the aerosol can into this chamber, we puncture the chamber, we remove the aerosol can, all the gases go into another chamber below the unit, which has a filtering system and takes approximately 700 aerosol cans before the filter change.
2G Environmental employ a state-of-the-art job management system to track any recycled materials that leave the site. A portable GPRS device is used to enter weight, type of material and EWC codes, and is able to track the movements in real time.
When Bill Riley contacted us, he was looking for a job management system that was mobile, that was very rugged, that could withstand the rigours of a construction site, but also communicated in real time and with his invoicing and management system.
The builders basically said to me, make our waste problem go away. If you can give us the savings, and as well if we can put materials back in the site, let's go forward. And that's the business model currently we are promoting. the builder is putting hardcore, which is now capping material at 6F2, back into the site. We just did 25 tons into the driveway here at Bellway Homes. Also, the wood chipping has a value. In the United States and Canada, it's absolute law by the Environmental Protection Agency that we surround the site with a filter fence system for soil erosion and pollutant runoff.
The difference it makes on site is fantastic. The amount of wastage you're not taking off site and using it again on site is definitely the way forward.
This particular initiative is vitally important, not only to the industry, but to Bellway Homes as a company, due to the fact that the new site waste management plans come into effect from April 2008.
We don't have skips anymore coming on and off sites, and because it's a tight site, we have to manage it in the best way. And with the green grinder being over in the corner, the forks on the skip just tips it behind the green grinder. So it has cut down on a lot of space, and obviously wagons coming off site with different types of skips. It's made a big difference for us.
We've had 21 months of legislation to go through. We're now arrived. I think this could be the standard for the UK industry. It just makes too much sense.
I have been involved with waste management now probably for the last 12 years, not only with Bellway but with my former company. And I do feel that it is sort of a mindset that you need the management processes in place and the training to go with any waste management system. To date, we believe we've done that with the green grinder, and I personally would recommend this particular system. However, there are a lot of cynical people out there in the industry, and they need to take it forward. But to make it work, you have to get on board and see it through to the end result.
An independent RAP survey on the green grinder produced compelling results. It offers a potential 30 to 50% saving over traditional skips, drastically reducing the carbon footprint of the site itself, and turns waste into an added value product such as 6F2 capping material. In addition, it helps to provide a safer and cleaner site, which can be instrumental in the planning decision process at local council level. It offers the builder green credentials and complies with the new site waste management programme.